Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make sausage rigatoni, and this is one of my absolute favorite pasta dishes. It combines some Italian sausages, some baby spinach, some rigatoni noodles, and a slightly creamy tomato sauce. And this is a super easy pasta dish that everyone is going to love. First order of business, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, hit that subscribe button below, and that will definitely help me out. We're gonna start off with our Italian sausages. I love these sweet Italian chicken sausages from Trader Joe's, but you could use spicy Italian sausages. My kids aren't really fans of heat, so I always stick to using sweet Italian sausages. And I love these ones in particular because they're chicken, but you can also use the regular pork ones. We're gonna go ahead and remove the sausages from their casing. Sorry, my fridge is like going out of control right now. I don't know if you can hear the background. I think it's making ice. But we're gonna remove, put this right here, the sausages from the casing. So we're just gonna go ahead and make a slit here. And then go ahead and just remove it. And we're gonna crumple it up as we're cooking it. And the sauce that we're going to be making today isn't really a super creamy sauce. It's tomato sauce with a little bit of cream, but if you want to make it an extra creamy sauce, feel free to add in more cream. And like I mentioned earlier, this is really one of my favorite pasta dishes. I really love the flavor in it, and my kids just love it as well. And what's great about it too is you can cook it up in one pan, which is always a bonus in my house. Less dishes, you don't gotta ask me twice. And depending on what sausages you buy, some of it already just comes without the casing, so you could actually skip this step. Okay, so we're done removing the sausages from the casing. I'm going to go ahead and grab the rest of our ingredients. Okay, so we're also going to be needing some minced garlic, some diced onions. Almost all my recipes include some garlic and onions. We're also going to be using some canned crushed tomatoes. I have some heavy cream, not too much here. Like I mentioned earlier, if you want to make this more of a creamier sauce, feel free to add more cream. We're gonna need some dried oregano, some dried basil, some baby spinach, just to get some greens in us. And then we are going to be adding some pasta. And this is rigatoni pasta. This is one of my favorite pasta shapes. It really just goes well with chunkier sauces. I love how the ridges on the noodle just kind of clings to the sauce, and it's really delicious. Anyways, I'm really excited to share with you guys this recipe. Go ahead and meet me over at the stove. Okay, so I have a pot of boiling water here, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in the dry noodles. And I'm just gonna cook this according to the package instructions. You can cook the pasta in one pan and then cook the sauce in another. But since I'm making this a one pot meal today, I'm gonna cook the pasta in this pan, and then once it's done, I'll drain it, and then I'll cook the sauce in the same pot. Less dishes is always better. I'm also going to add in a handful of salt. Okay, so I just tried the pasta, and it's just how I like it. Still kind of chewy. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it from heat. And this is really important, guys. You wanna reserve some of that pasta water before you drain the pasta. So I'm gonna reserve about 1 1/4 cups of it, and I'm gonna use that to make our sauce. Okay, so I went ahead and drained the noodles. Now I'm going to add some oil, and it is time to add in our sausages. And using my spatula, I'm just gonna break it up into chunks. And we're just gonna cook this until it's completely cooked through. So I did break this down, but I left some pieces into like big chunks, just because I like some chunks of sausages in the pasta. Okay, so our sausages are looking good. I went ahead and drained the excess liquid. I'm going to add a tad more oil along with our diced onions and minced garlic. And I'm gonna cook this down until our veggies are nice and softened. This will take about 3 minutes. I'm gonna reduce the heat to medium. All right, it's time to add in the dried basil. So I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon here. as well as 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. And I always have the full written recipe, the full exact measurements in the description below for you guys. Oh, there goes my timer. I'm gonna get that stirred right in. And then I'm going to add in the crushed tomatoes. I'm actually gonna add the pasta water to this measuring cup here, just because I want to get all of that tomato out. There we go. And then in goes the heavy cream. Season it with some salt and pepper, because lots of pasta is going into this dish. And give everything a stir. I love that little cream swirl. The sauce is going to be absolutely delicious. Okay, so now that everything has come to a full boil, I'm gonna lower the heat to medium-low and just let it simmer and hang out for a bit, just so all the flavors can kind of blend together. And this will take about 5 minutes. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to turn up the heat just because we're gonna add in the pasta and I want it to get heated through. This sauce can really work with any pasta, short or long pasta, but I feel like rigatoni is really the way to go with this. See how the ridges are just clinging on to the sauce? I love that. Okay, it's time to add in our spinach. And I'm gonna add about, let's say, 4 cups worth of spinach. And we're just gonna cook until the spinach has just wilted, which doesn't take any time at all. This is such an easy pasta recipe, you guys. It's so delicious. And my hubby loves it. My kids love it. I know my older son is going to pack some of this up for lunch tomorrow. So that's a bonus. I don't have to make an extra lunch for tomorrow. Also, I forgot to mention, make sure to check your seasonings after you add in your pasta, before you add your pasta and after, to make sure everything is well seasoned. I went ahead and garnished it with some Parmesan cheese, but there you have it, you guys. Sausage rigatoni, delicious. I just realized I have tomato splatter all over my white shirt. I don't know if you can tell, but my fault for always wearing white when I cook. It's just gonna be a given. I'm gonna get stains all over it. Anyways, it is time for the taste test. And I'm really excited for this one, guys. All right. And this is optional, but I like a little parm on my pasta and some fresh crushed, not fresh, it's in a jar, so it's dried pepper flakes. Okay. I'm gonna try to get everything in one bite. Some spinach, sausage, and the pasta. Cheers, you guys. Okay, you guys, this one is a keeper. The sausage, I especially love this chicken sausage. It's so delicious with the sauce and the pasta. It's so good. Make this for your family. They're gonna love it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.